Hey everybody, my name is Sean and I'm one of the hosts of the Tub Talks podcast. I would just like to start off first by saying thank you so much for checking us out. We're so happy that you guys are watching this and we are very sorry for the disappointment that is sure to come. I wanted to add, before we get into the video, that's what this whole part is for. This was originally meant to be a video podcast. However, due to a mess up with the recording, thank you, Roman, that couldn't happen. But in the future, our podcast will be videos, and there will be parts throughout the rest of the podcast that will be videos, very short sections, and a few subtitles here or there that you probably will miss because most of it is purely audio. But we do hope that you enjoy the beautiful drawing drawn by none other than our good friend Nolan. Yeah, anyways, without further ado, we would just like to say thank you again for watching, and please enjoy our podcast. Everybody, welcome to the Tub Talks podcast. This is the first episode ever that we've ever recorded, and this is going to be the best podcast ever. Just to give a little intro of everybody, my name is Sean. I'm pretty much the hot one. That's kind of my role. Yeah, that's really all you got to know about me, and I play guitar, so even more hot.
I am Nolan McVeigh. You can find me anywhere online. I am across the internet.
Links in
And
bio for all of our socials, by the way. Just so
you're not supposed to
everybody
cut me
knows.
off in the intro.
Sorry, continue. Sorry.
How rude.
Yeah.
We restart.
Great start. Great start.
No.
Restart it. We gotta go.
No, continue.
Brody.
Is
Oh,
that
oh,
it?
shit.
Oh, my name is Brody. I'm glad to be here. I play guitar, and I hang around with all these idiots. That's about it. It's gonna be great.
It is gonna be great. I'm Alex. I go to the gym, and that's literally the only thing about my personality.
He goes to Hooters too.
I don't work at Hooters.
He's the only one in this call with a girlfriend, by the way, just so everybody knows.
I'm the
Just to
only
put it on
taken one.
record. Yeah, pretty much. We're all
So
single,
don't DM me.
My name is Roman. I'm pretty much hang out with these idiots, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. You got a fucking grandma comforter on your bed.
We love your grandma comforter.
Love it.
Fucking.
Yeah.
So what about NFTs? You guys
No, we don't.
Oh,
We're skipping
Alright.
that segment. I don't know if you
No.
missed our meeting. Yeah, get out of here. Look at his ass though. You see that when he got out?
I know.
It was great, bro. All right, guys, let's dive in.
anyway.
So, we all met. Most of us met in middle school, 6th grade. Shout out Miss legendary teacher, the best.
Oh yeah.
Alex is the
I
odd
came
one
in
out
the-
here. Freshman year biology class, Miss class. Shit was dope.
Yeah, I met Sean first.
Yeah,
in that
and then
class, and then
So
we
I got
blossomed.
I got
Yeah.
indoctrinated into the cult.
I don't know if it's a great place to be. I gotta be honest, but we have a podcast.
we have a podcast.
We have
Like,
evolved.
what more can you ask from like a bunch of guys like us?
Nothing, bro. We're like the funniest people on the earth. We got a podcast now.
I sure
But yeah,
hope so.
but yeah, we met 6th grade. I actually, I hated Brody. Actually,
Oh.
fun fact, it was horrible. Yeah,
It wasn't a mutual thing either.
It wasn't.
just,
No, it was very one-sided. I despised Brody. He got introduced into kind of the friend group a little bit later than, or it's some of my friends at the time. A couple of my friends who you may or may not meet later down the road on the podcast.
We'll have guests. Oh yeah.
We
we'll have
will,
guests.
yeah. But needless to say, I found from the start, Brody began taking all my friends away from me. It didn't take long, actually. It did not. Yeah, everybody wanted to hang out with him, and I was just kind of chopped liver. Yeah.
Still learn a
Anyways.
little bit.
You know, I don't know. What can I say?
I don't know if I've evolved much from that point.
I don't think any of us really have.
Yeah, none of
I
us
don't
really
think
have.
so either. Yeah. But anyways, and then it actually, fun fact, it gets worse. He started stealing every girl that I ever liked at that point.
Oh yeah. You gotta love those 6th grade dances and stuff. You know.
And at this point, I was fuming. And yeah, one day I told Brody, meet me in the bathroom, and we had hot gay sex, and I fell in love.
We did, yeah. It was that was a night. That was the night.
I lost my virginity that night. It was pretty great. Yeah.
He couldn't convince me to be on the bottom though.
Nah, he. Yeah.
What?
Sorry,
What are you guys
thinking
talking
Nolan.
about? Why was I not invited? What the hell, Sean?
We weren't friends yet, man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'll invite you to the next orgy. Yeah, no, but yeah, through that class we met everybody. We met the legend Nolan.
Yeah.
Which, by the way,
Yeah.
oddly enough, he's representing very little American flags today.
Uh,
What's
Yeah,
going
what's
on with
up with
that,
that?
Nolan?
what do you mean? There's one right there,
Oh yeah.
and there's one on my desktop,
Woo!
and there's one in that corner right there.
I just needed him to show it
Don't
off.
you have one on your arm too?
I wish, no, but I got Frankenstein.
Oh.
Thank God for prep time before the podcast started. We're all
We
cleaning shit
prep.
off our desks and stuff.
And Nolan
God,
got
the
yeah, I
a
Nolan
tattoo
was-
really quick.
Nolan got a tattoo. Yeah, I was
Oh,
ripping
that's
shit off
great.
my walls. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, and then we actually met Roman, same class, same place. He got held back because
Yeah, because I'm a fucking moron.
We all are.
I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, he was older than all of us. He was the grade above, and he got to take that class twice. And if he wasn't so stupid, we never would have met Roman. So, thank you for that, Roman. Way to
No
be an idiot.
problem.
Yeah, thanks for being stupid.
Thanks for
It
being
was really,
stupid.
really awesome.
Yeah, yeah. And then Alex, like we said, we met freshman year. I met freshman year in the back of biology class. Needless to say, I got a C first semester and an F second semester, so you know that class was great. And actually, you remember Obey the Face, Alex? Was a project.
This
we
this
worked
wasn't
on.
our first project. It was
Yeah, no, our first project was called Obey the Face, and it was
we
just
put it
weird pictures of
everywhere in the
Alex's
school.
Yeah, we did. We advertised.
It's still up.
It's still up somewhere. You
Yeah.
guys can find it. I'll put a link to the Instagram in the bio for this.
Should
too,
we
if you
bring
guys
it
wanna
back?
follow. I think we should. I think we should start up again. I think.
Bet. I'm a little bit more physically inclined to do shit, so we can do more stupid shit.
Yes,
A little
sir.
more motivated.
Yeah.
I don't know about motivated, but I can still do stupid shit.
I don't know if anyone's motivated now.
No, I'm definitely not. Yeah, I kind
Shit
of
just happens.
Shit just happens. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Going through the motions.
Any productivity that any of us have, it just kind of happens. It's not really I'm motivated to do this today. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm writing a book. 10 pages in, haven't written it in like weeks.
Really?
Weeks.
Why?
What book
What's
are
your
you
word
making?
count?
My
It's
word
about love?
count? No, it's not about love. It'll be
Kind of the
published
opposite.
soon. It's actually it's quite. Did you read it? Did you read the?
I didn't. I did not get the chance, but
Oh, okay.
I was kind of itching to read it last night, and then I passed out. So
No, you're all good. No, it's just very much the opposite. I'm not going to spoil it because when I publish it eventually, everybody that's watching this podcast, go check out my book.
You get a free
That's-
one?
Yeah, you
Quick
can get a free
PSA.
copy. No,
Okay.
only if you give me a kiss on the lip.
Hydrate or dihydrate?
Yes, sir. Drinking that water. Yeah, but needless to say, we're just 5 idiots that decided that maybe the people of the world would want to hear us, you know? Maybe we could be heard.
maybe, yeah, maybe people just need to hear more idiots in their life.
I think that's an important part of many people's lives.
I think everyone takes everything too seriously. You know?
I think they do, and I think people should be more like us.
Yeah,
Start a-
That's
Yeah.
a little
guys.
pretentious. Hold on.
You
I'm
know
gonna
what,
stop you
guys?
right there,
If
buddy.
you want to be great in life, just be a little bit more like. I mean, come
you
on.
just got to have a
Three
little
more
bit of a
for
stupid
ageism.
side.
Yeah. Be more like us. Really, is all. That's the moral of today's story. I mean, I think we can end the podcast there pretty pretty confidently.
Just be us. Be us.
Yeah.
Listen here, listen now. Be us, and you will do great things. And
You may
Well, I
never
mean-
make any real money, but you'll do
yeah,
great.
I'm rethinking this now. I don't even know if I want to be us. Nah.
Nah.
No.
Hey, Nolan, I'm gonna when in post. This is for future me. Add a video so we can show a little bit more of Nolan's personality. Future me, add the video of Nolan flipping on his bike.
I watched it today. I looked at it today.
What a great video.
And
Oh
then
my
actually,
goodness.
future me also after that add the 2 pictures of Nolan's body all mangled on the floor.
My legs like on my face.
Ankle
Worst
in
jump
the
ever.
helmet,
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
great stuff. Oh,
Nolan has got to be our funniest friend.
Or insert the video of
Oh,
him doing the WAP
100%.
at the prom. Or
If
whatever it was.
If anybody has that, insert that there. I don't know if we do. No, but Nolan, I think Nolan generates the best stories. Like,
oh yeah, just being there,
just
you know.
I mean, look at him.
Just look
He's
at that.
funny.
Just look
I don't
at
know
that
what
guy.
to say.
I've
Just
never
look at
done a
that guy.
podcast before.
He's just
never
our
been famous
content maker
before.
here.
I know. It's a lot of pressure being famous, Nolan, but we'll get over it. Our 17 subscribers. By the way, for anybody that wasn't one of my 17 victims, last night I went around calling people, cold calling people, and
The
forcing
victims,
them
yeah.
to subscribe to our YouTube channel that at the moment, obviously because this is the first podcast, has 0 followers. I spent like an hour and a half just calling people, and it was
Oh man, that was great.
This is
was a
so
good
funny.
it was pretty good. I got rejected a few times. I had to make some sacrifices, but
Sacrifices had to be made. Always.
ultimately, we got we're up to 17 subscribers, and we haven't even released it.
I
Yeah,
was
we
a
have
17
Side note, we
subscriber.
finally
Used to
show
be
up on
first
YouTube.
released. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, pretty great. But yeah, again, Nolan has the best stories. We had. You want to tell a little bit about your PB and J, Nolan?
Yeah. So when we were in 6th grade.
No.
Yeah. What do you mean? We were in 6th.
It was
eighth
eighth.
Oh,
It was
shit.
eighth grade.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We can cut it.
I'm
We'll cut
done.
it out.
I'm done. Yeah, cut it out. Hey, when we were in 8th grade, we went behind. What was it? Was it
It was
Miss
like
room? It was like behind Miss West's room and behind like a big old container.
no, it
Yeah,
was
big old
behind-
storage container
yeah.
back there. We
No, it was,
we'd
it
chill
was-
out back there.
Yeah, and it was one of those like the bunkers, like the big crates, like full of like athletic equipment, and so to us we saw a canvas.
Oh yeah.
Basically,
Yeah, it was a canvas that needed to be painted.
it did. It needed
and-
to be painted on.
When I was younger, I kept my sandwiches in my backpack because I was weird. I didn't really eat my sandwiches. I left them molded. They were moldy in my backpack. Okay,
You left
I
them
don't do
all
that
in your
anymore.
backpack?
I'm not like that anymore.
Hold on, you left them
But I did.
all?
Not all of them. I mean, was there
Not
really
all-
that
no.
many?
You ate
I
a
ate a-
few of them,
I ate
but
a
there was
couple
always
of
some
them.
excess. There'd be an extra sandwich in there for
you
a
know,
little
and
bit.
I'm like, this one was from like a couple days ago. You know what? Might as well just throw it onto the wall. And that's what I did. That's what we started doing. We started using my sandwiches and throw them out the container.
Yeah, no one would get a new sandwich. He didn't want to eat it. He'd throw it at the container, and soon we had a wall, an art gallery, so to speak, of
Oh,
peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Yeah, and
the
over
best
time-
part-
You go.
Yeah.
You go.
that over time it grew. I mean, it just kept there kept being more sandwiches, and we started. There was a smiley face on one. We smashed one under this like big tetherball thing. It was like a big weight at the bottom. It was like filled with water or whatever. And I remember he smashed the shit out of it. And yeah, and every time there was yard duties is what they called them, like the security guards or whatever. I don't know what other schools call them, but
They always did a half-ass job too.
yeah, no, they weren't very good. And basically, when they would come by, we'd all stand all at our different heights and cover the sandwiches that were on the walls, and it worked.
It worked. I don't know how they didn't see the sandwiches.
We got away with it the whole year.
I guess
don't-
they were kind of the same color as the container, so just by the grace of God, it just
I
it was
remember
just
though there
our
was
thing.
a huge streak of peanut butter and jelly across the whole thing.
Yep.
Though. Like, I don't understand how we.
Let's be honest, they probably didn't give a
they
fuck.
probably just did not care.
They
They
weren't
what-
getting paid enough.
Yeah, but that was.
He
And
came back from the past.
We haven't gone back to said school since then. I don't think any of us. I haven't been back. I don't know if anybody else has.
I haven't.
I
been
tried-
back
No, I
either.
haven't.
I drive by it.
But we don't know if they're still there or if somebody found them. I'm really
Oh,
curious as to.
I'm
if
really
somebody
curious. There's
found
got to
them.
be like residue there. There's got to be
like-
just a shadow of where at least the first one was, because it was on there for a while,
Yeah, I
It
mean,
was
it was
there
on
for
there
like
the
a
whole
few
year.
weeks.
the whole year.
It was months. Yeah, it was on there for months.
They would have had to pressure wash that shit. Like that peanut butter and jelly. Who knew peanut butter made such good concrete?
I mean, yeah, I don't think anybody had touched it. It was like the cheese touch, but I'm
Right?
sure that it was hard. I'm sure it was like
Oh,
solid
yeah.
by the time like we were done. Like, there's no
100%.
way. There's
Yeah,
a-
stale
absolutely-
bread.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
the
We
also
best. Like
shoved
coming
some
back from
candy
like
in it,
Christmas
too.
break and spring break, and it was just
I
still
mean,
there.
It was still there.
And
That
we're
was
just
the
like
craziest
filled
part.
with excitement that it's just
Like-
still there.
I don't think I've ever been so happy in my life, other than maybe starting this podcast. But to come back and see the fact that there were still sandwiches on the wall and that nobody had noticed them is kind of insane. And I'm kind of excited for our like alumni walk to go back, because I want to know.
If,
What
it's-
is that?
if something's
Sandwiches.
there,
It's where you
There
go
has
back
to be
after
a
you're
mo-
graduating high school.
there.
Yeah, you wear like your cap and gown and you go visit all your old teachers.
Miss
Miss-
Miss and Miss.
We're gonna cut all their names out, man.
Oh I'm sorry. They don't know the first names.
Well, yeah, but still, like
That's
if
not
they
their
find
first
it-
names.
I think we should cut
know.
out all the names, anyways, just
Oh,
to
yeah,
be
yeah.
safe. I'll do that. I'll do that.
Whoops, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. Just I don't know. The fact that even like Mr. I'll cut his name out too, but even Mr. like didn't see it, and he was by it.
Yeah, he was right there. He wanted to get us in trouble for standing behind that fucking container. We were supposed to be back there. We were all standing back there. Someone would come by, and then we were, oh shit. You know, just
Standing for
run
the
up to the
sandwiches.
front and be like, hide the sandwich really quick. Oh, got a stretch. Hide that back there. You know, like-
big stretch. No, no peanut butter and jelly sandwiches here, man.
no, nope.
None of that bullshit.
Peanut butter cement on the wall. Nothing to worry about. You know.
Hey guys, no need to look over here. We're good kids.
Out of all
What
the
about
things
the
we
what
did
about
there,
the
was
giant
peanut,
rock
or
that
the
we found
peanuts
back
did.
there?
What happened, Roman?
The peanuts you kept throwing at the other student.
Well, okay, so
We're all playing Foursquare over there, and
Nolan. So we were hanging out. I think we were by the bunker because they were like
Yeah.
the kids
Yeah, we
were in
were.
that grass area. We were still by the bunker, and Nolan had this trail mix, and Nolan started throwing peanuts to this kid, and I was like, "Let me do it," and I start doing
let me
it.
do it.
And then I see the PE coach with her like big old like beetle glasses on, and her like big hair, and she's like she's staring me down, and I just see her. She goes, and I'm, oh shit! I was like, "Fuck you, Nolan!" And I was so mad. And she's like, "Why'd you do that?" I was like, I
Do
don't know."
I was
And
throwing
she-
peanuts at kids. What else? What do you expect me to have a reason?
And then she was like, "What if those kids had peanut allergies?" I was like, "Well, they'd be fucking dead."
Oh, yeah. Yep.
If
You
you
know?
did,
Peanut's gonna hit him in the face. He's gonna eat shit and die. Like, I don't know what she was expecting.
I don't know, man. The way that people's minds work is really funny to me.
It's
But
bizarre.
Especially
man.
teachers.
yeah, teachers especially. Like Mr. hated me. He was the dean of discipline,
Oh, Dean of Discipline, my ass.
dean of my dick, and that one's staying in the podcast. Anyway,
Yeah, hold on. Cut all this out. I'm gonna take my sweatshirt off.
Okay.
It's fucking hot as hell, dude. Been waiting for a good like 5 minutes.
I'm gonna just take a clip of his nipple.
Oh, I should
First
have moved
episode
it.
thumbnail right there.
What?
I said because you took your sweatshirt off and your shirt came up. And I was
Yeah.
like, I'm just gonna take a screenshot of his nipple and zoom in
Here,
on
here, you want it?
it. Yeah, yes, sir. But
Dude,
yeah,
my one life goal is to have double D titties. Just
That's a
grow
lot,
my
dude. That's
grow my
huge.
chest to the point
Dude,
where
just
it's
get
just
implants.
fucking huge.
Get
Oh, boobies or
implants.
pecs?
You
Oh,
want
pecs or
boobies or
boobies?
pecs?
Pecs. Not like titties, but
I think you
like
should get implants.
steroids.
Yeah, we're
Should I
gonna
just take
raise the
steroids?
money from this podcast that you are all so kindly watching to buy Alex titty implants.
All the proceeds to this podcast go to Alex's GoFundMe.
Yeah, I was gonna
Alex
say
is
you
gonna
want to
take
start
double D.
GoFundMe?
His
Titty
new double
implants.
D tits. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. Let's clap it up for Alex. So brave to share about his titty adventures. It's just an absolute legend. All right, I want to jump to a segment. Okay.
How long have we been recording?
Yeah, how long has it been?
I can't
Been a
check it,
minute.
so
Okay, that's fine. All right, I want to jump to a segment. All right, and you guys are gonna have to bear with me. Shit's gonna get weird for a minute. Shit's gonna get really weird. We're gonna explore a very, and I can't stress how much of a dark place this is. So I'm going into the categories, right, of Steam. We're in Steam, everybody. I don't know if you guys know what Steam is. Figure
Everyone
it out.
knows what Steam is.
Figure it out
wait.
yourself.
Should I cut this part right here so I could bring up Steam's and what game you have on? Well, we'll cut this part out.
No, it's fine. I'll keep.
No, like
Anyways.
we'll have the reviews up.
I'm going into the adult only theme, for you guys.
Is that really a thing?
Yeah.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
a thing. Nolan, please don't go explore it. Okay, so this. Okay, that is. I did not even see that. That was a big thing on my screen.
Are we trying to keep Nolan's innocence?
Nolan's innocence?
Yes.
No, it's fine.
He's
Okay.
never been innocent. What do you mean?
All right.
He just won't join the next podcast.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways.
We have to
Um,
bribe Nolan to be here with titties. That's why I had to show mine off so he stays.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Okay, guys. So this game is called Orc Massage. Yes, you heard me right. Orc, like Shrek.
He's not an orc. He's an ogre.
He's an
fool.
ogre.
Well,
Orc.
yeah, he is.
Idiot.
Yeah, he is that actually. My bad. Anyways, it's called Orc Massage. Okay, I saw the character in the game is a big green dude. Okay. In my defense, he's
Yes, Shrek is
Big green man.
a big green guy.
Because
Okay.
love.
Shrek is love.
No, we're not bringing that back.
Okay, tell us about
Sorry.
orc massage here.
Okay, yes, sorry, Orc Massage. So I'll read. First of all, just so everybody knows, this game is not relevant to me according to Steam. Okay, just so
This
Not
actually
not
close
Shrek
pop
got-
up for no reason.
Ah!
no,
should've
no.
done
Did you look it up? No.
Do we all have to look up orc massage now?
No, don't look it up unless you want to.
How did you even find that?
It's the first thing on the adult only. I promise I don't play this.
This is,
I don't own
this is
this
gonna
game.
be a running meme that we need to make Sean play this fucking game.
I will for the boys play this game. All right.
Don't play that game.
It's $15.
I will give you $15 to buy
$15
that
for
right
an
now.
orc massage to see a
It's
big 6-foot penis.
It's
Is that basically that's basically what this is?
Kind of. Okay, I'll explain it to you.
Mom doesn't
So
want it.
this is the synopsis of the game. Orc Massage is a 3D adult simulation game. You play as an honest orc, not a liar, who is trying to make a living with his business. But his monster girl clients have a bad habit of getting turned on by his handiwork.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Will he stay professional or be seduced by his clients? That's all you.
This is pretty catchy, honestly.
For anybody interested,
Is this game?
unfortunately, what I've seen, there is full nudity. Unfortunately, it's very weird. It requires an i3 6300, Microsoft Windows 7 or better, a GTX 660, and 8 gigabytes of RAM. Just so everybody knows, very important. So, now we're gonna take a look at some of the reviews. Yeah. Okay.
Very positive, by the way.
This one, this one is a positive review. It's got a thumbs up. This guy has played 3.2 hours of this game. And his review is, it ain't much, but it's honest work. That's
Yeah.
that's
I mean,
the
that's-
review.
Gotta be honest, when you're working with these seductive monster girls, you know,
No, they're literally monsters.
these
There's like
orcs.
There's like a tiger girl. I
Wait,
okay.
like, do you realize how down bad you gotta be to play
Dude,
this?
pretty down bad.
Is this
uh,
dude an orc?
Yeah, the massage guy. You are the orc. You play the
Oh, okay.
orc.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This one says this guy also gave a positive review. He has 3.3 hours. Finally, a good-looking, cute, handsome, strong, independent, intelligent, smart, and good-looking protagonist. Which, by the way, is in reference to the ogre.
This is what we've been waiting for.
I know. And this guy said he was trying. By the way, that whole like brain aneurysm I had was not me. It was this guy failing to spell the word intelligent. It's just so everybody.
He's just
knows.
so.
Oh my god, his
struck by
Steam
this.
picture is the orc. His profile picture is the orc. This is the only.
He's like, let
game he's
me grab this.
reviewed.
Let me grab this really quick for my Steam profile
It's
so that
the only
everyone
game.
knows how handsome this orc is. I just want to be clear on how beautiful he is.
This guy said, yes, I play porn games. Maxed out on speakers. Don't like it. Find a new son.
Dude,
I like
this
this one.
guy's
This is,
parents they're terrified of their child. I guarantee you that.
I have a full-fledged story on this game. This is a review. Imagine being a humble orc, down on your luck. It's not easy for a big green guy like you to get work. You got few skills, the economy is in shambles, and the anti-orc prejudice is alive and well. I like how we're a bunch of white guys laughing at prejudice.
But it's against it's
We're gonna get canceled.
That makes it so much better. I didn't even think about it.
Oh my god.
Alright, continue.
But then a goblin recruiter Looks past the tusks and directly into your heart. An orc down on his luck may have something to offer after all. The city is full of tense monster girls who need to unwind, and who better to help them to do it than a big orc dude with a firm but loving hand. Orc Massage is a story about hope, about friendship, about class struggle, a tour divorce, about the triumph of human orc soul. At the end of it, I was weeping tears of joy and burning sage.
See, I
Orc
love.
Massage literally changed my life.
I love that the people that write these reviews are so invested.
Oh yeah, they've put their time into this game. Like, oh, what more can you ask?
Oh, this guy doesn't recommend. The instructions make no sense. It's literally difficult to figure out. The game wants you out of you.
I'll be the test of that.
Yeah,
think-
we'll figure this
think-
out.
I
This,
think,
okay, this guy has over 7 hours. The game still has some bugs. He's played enough to really find the bugs, guys.
Oh yeah, 7 hours.
Like,
is
the
a lot of
camera-
work massage.
It's a lot of orc massaging. Like the camera angles and when you try to move the girls around when doing the massage in some parts. Other than that, I'd say it's a fun game to pass the time. Wish they had more of the VIP clients. Hee hee hee. You can never have too many girls. Never, with a little happy face. The happy guy. You can never have too many girls, apparently.
How do these games make it on Steam?
Dude, I don't know.
Yeah.
There is like no.
The
There,
fact
it's
I
just
mean-
open to it, which is great. I mean,
Steam doesn't give a fuck.
they don't care.
I
As
mean,
long
here's
as
the
they're
thing.
making money, they don't care.
Yeah.
I guess so.
People are buying this game, by the way, for $15. Just
Is it like $14.99 or $15.99?
it's $14.99.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna switch games now.
Hold on, I got one more. I think
Alright,
this one's funny.
One
In
more.
In the beginning, you're
last
just a
one.
poor masseur. In the end, you become the CEO of sex.
Uh-huh.
You can take a dark path in that game. You know.
Yeah.
You can become a corporate overload.
You guys should be taking screenshots of it and then show it into the video.
No, I would not
No,
take screenshots of any
no.
of this. You got to be really careful. Anyways, on to the next game. This game is called Squid Girls. It's based off of the popular Netflix series Squid Game, the Korean series. It's
Not
very
sponsored
weird,
by
you guys.
Netflix?
No, we're not sponsored by anybody. Nobody loves us.
Not yet.
Anyways, so
Mm.
the first review I see is just a picture of the main character of Squid Game with his little happy smile.
Okay.
And it says, I don't know how to say his name, and I don't want to sound racist. Anyways, apparently he approves.
I guess with that big of a smile,
Yeah.
he's got to
Um,
approve of the Squid Girls.
Yeah. Let's see. Milk Juice played this game for an hour, and in all caps with 2 exclamation points said Squid Girls. So that's pretty cool. Hellcat, while still giving it a positive review, said don't play this game, please. This guy
Okay.
also gave it a positive review. Played for about an hour, by the way.
Okay. Okay.
Said help me, please. This guy played for about 15 minutes and said wow 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 wow. Yeah, you get the idea.
Yeah.
A lot of wows.
Seems like a little bit of a downgrade from
I
Orc
got one.
Massage.
Apparently, this game was so good, he was vomiting while nutting.
I just read that one.
Let's see. This one says I think I'm going to kill myself.
I saw that one.
Strong as all fuck said his stick got hard. Not sure what that means.
You don't know what that means, Sean?
No, I don't. Can you explain it to me, Dylan?
You can look it up.
Okay. This guy is pissed. Okay, he played for 0.3 hours, and this is what he said. He gave it a negative review. Low quality in all regards.
Oh.
The NSFW art is boring, and the gameplay is surface level. Basically, run through a bunch of simple courses of spikes and stuff. Nothing interesting. Everything else I don't care about and isn't worth mentioning. Wouldn't recommend. Stop buying garbage like this. Ask more out of your lewd material. Because this is low effort. Okay, he's getting mad at this point. He's pissed.
He's fuming.
He's fuming at this.
I don't have a problem comparatively to other NSFW games, but the art isn't good because the anatomy is weird and there's nothing interesting, even without kinky things. 2 out of 10 for effort. So, yeah. And then this guy just said kill a
A
lot.
lot.
A lot.
This other guy who
This
has
guy, hold on. This guy played for 35 hours. Okay.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my-
oh
Wow.
Oh my god, he did.
This guy is dedicated. He
Cat in
said,
black.
"Good game. The gameplay is fire. The
Wow.
sex scenes are bad quality, so I just skipped over them. I think it should cost 20 euros because of its nice quality. So buy it while it's still cheap." And this guy said, "I won the Squid Game. Was disappointed not to see tentacles."
oh god. I have one, mind you. I think it's Bored Ape Yacht Club. Is that the ape NFT?
Is it Bored Apes? Isn't
Yeah.
so- Yeah.
It's this guy's profile, and he goes, "Best titties I've ever seen. My Discord kitten did the same poses. 10 out of 10 would recommend."
At least it's mostly positive though.
Yeah, I mean, these games are positive. This one, however, is a lot different. And this is the last one, and then we can move on from this weird segment. By the way, let us know down in the comments if you liked this, because I think it's really fun and really funny to review this stuff and let you guys
it's
see a
great.
weird side of the internet. I think it's funny. Anyways,
This is just the surface.
this one is called Only Fap Simulator.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
So this guy reviewed received the product for free, and he played for an hour and a half, and says it's like Cookie Clicker, but porn.
Okay.
It took this guy 3 hours to complete all 40 achievements. The content was, by the way, he's very mad. The content was
okay.
vanilla, and the videos went for 10 seconds each. Basically, just a GIF on repeat with some added noises. Felt more like an accountant trying to get this girl off the streets and onto a better life. 0 out of 10 did not fap. I'm so glad to know that he
Good to
did not.
know that he's honest about it. He was like, I did not fap to this. This was at least he's looking for good quality fapping material.
Yeah. This guy said, mid posts, my girlfriend got better tits and I used my iPhone. I'm assuming that's what he meant because it's blurred out because of Steam.
He's gonna get in trouble.
I'm
with his girlfriend
disappointed in
sometimes, huh?
humanity.
Me too.
Just a little bit.
This
Mhm.
guy played for an hour and a half and he gave a positive review saying, "Don't you afraid, they might gonna refund."
I think you
Just
played a
maybe.
little too long.
They might.
I'm a little scared. You know, a little scared that they might gonna refund. And yeah, this guy, and this I'll finish with this one because I think I'm dragging. And actually, no one seems to have found a funny one. So after me, I'll let him go. But
No, it's okay. It's okay.
this guy said, "You only need one hand to click. If you understand what I mean, then this game is for you." So if you understand what he means, go buy this game. Not sponsored. They're not paying me to tell you this.
Oh, don't buy that game. Don't buy that game.
Don't buy the game.
Don't
Yeah,
do
Don't buy that game. Don't anything in this bit. Don't buy it.
Don't
I mean,
buy
it
it.
is the cheapest though.
Just
That's
can-
why
you're
we're
gonna
here.
waste your money.
We're here to tell you if it's worth.
We're filtering
That is-
these games.
Factor
for
cap.
you.
we're
No
trying to
one-
find you the good quality porn games that everyone should enjoy.
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
if we
Even though
basically if we
porn is
recommend
free.
it, it's worth playing, and that's all there is to it, really.
Right.
Moving on.
Moving on from our
I'm
porn
really,
segment of the
I'm
episode.
really disappointed that we did that.
I didn't know that
no.
was a thing.
Oh
on
yeah,
Steam.
no, you can find some weird stuff, Nolan. So have fun with that information
I'm
later.
not
Whatever you
going. No, I'm not searching that ever again.
I will. We're gonna bring you a weekly segment of that, so stay
Yeah.
tuned if that's what you want to see. Yeah. Anyways, moving on.
And cut. All right.
No, don't cut. All right. moving on to our next important segment, and I think this is where we'll end. I think this is a good story that we can end on here. Brody, I think you should take the start on this one
Okay. And
because I'm talking a lot and I feel back.
no,
So-
yeah, and I think we're all on the same page with the, the street pine cones.
Yeah,
So
and
this is
it devolves further from that.
it
but
does.
This is
It
just
definitely
one-
does. There's
one
there's
piece
a
of
few
it.
branches, but man, if you thought we were stupid already,
We just get stupider.
we just get worse, you know.
Yeah.
And all of us freshman year coming straight into high school, we think we're pretty kick ass,
Yeah.
But we'd always walked up to a spot out of the school to get picked up and whatnot, and
It's a Del Taco. I mean,
mhm.
I don't think that's gonna expose where we live, but Del Taco. It
I
was.
don't
a
think
block.
I
It was
know
just-
this story.
Yeah, yeah.
You didn't know this story?
I don't think I do.
Have you participated?
He wasn't. He didn't walk with us.
No. Oh yeah, that's right.
So actually, me and
Also,
Brody
this
are
is
the
my
only
first
people
time
that
too.
Me and Brody are the only people that
3-3.
participate in this. I'm just realizing. You guys have like somewhat heard some of the stories.
Yeah, there's been bits and pieces, but lots of pine cones on just the sidewalk, on the street, and whatever. But we find it really amusing to put these in the street and wait for the next wave of cars to come by and smash the shit out of these pine cones that are in the street.
Yeah, because it was like there was a stoplight right in front of where we were walking, and so when the stoplight would change, this huge wave of cars, like it would be empty, and then this wave of
So
cars
we
would just
have-
come by.
Yeah, we got time to run out there and set up our traps,
We were on a mission to pop some tires.
You would.
Yeah, we
Okay,
would go
mind
into the street.
Middle
mind
of
you,
the
this
street.
street that they're talking about, they drive like 60 on this fucking
Oh
street.
yeah, it's fast.
Oh yeah.
But we would also like in between waves of cars, we would like run across the street and run back just to kind of, put our lives on the line because that's the kind
We
of
just
shit
need
we
a little
do.
bit of. I think everyone needs a little bit of Frogger in their life.
Yeah, I think so too.
Little
I think.
crossy road.
Little crossy road.
Except
A little
stakes
bit
are
of
high.
adrenaline rush in the morning.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
loved doing this. This was like every day for
Yeah,
us. This
it
was the
was
highlight
really-
of getting out of school and going and putting pine cones in
Going
the
and
street.
risking our lives.
And it seemed like there was like a never-ending supply of pine cones too.
Well, yeah, because the trees were lining that sidewalk.
Yeah,
so
they were
would
just
drop
all along the
day.
sides. So, yep.
But yeah, we would run out. We'd set up the pine cones, and cars would come by. And sometimes they hit them. Sometimes we weren't perfect with our placement, and some people would avoid the pine cones and honk at us, which was pretty funny when they would get mad. And actually, my ex-girlfriend's, before we started dating, her mom actually was one of our victims on a consistent basis.
Consistent.
Yeah,
Pine
and
cone
the
victim.
first time I ever went over to their house, her mom recognized me and was like, "Is that the pine cone kid? That's the kid who would throw fucking pine cones at my car." And so for like a solid amount of time in our friendship and start of our relationship, that's how she knew me, was the guy that threw pine cones at her car.
The pine cone kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys
Along with
also give
this-
free car washes while doing this?
Oh yeah, so on our walk up before we got onto that main street, there's this little street inside the school, where we would walk and cars would drive right next to us, and so being ourselves, we would just kind of slide our hands on cars and start getting we would get the dust off,
Yeah.
and there was one day we're walking up, there's this guy, I had touched a couple cars, and there's this guy in this really big truck, and I'm touching cars, and he rolls his windows down. By the way, keep in mind, I never touched this man's car, and he just yells at me. He's like, "Hey, don't touch my car." I was like, "Okay."
Don't touch my truck.
I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'm not
All
gonna,
right, not
I
gonna
won't
do
touch
it.
your truck, but I won't fuck with
I
you. You
respect
ask me not
that.
to, I'll be respectful," because I was being respectful to everybody. Obviously, I was just getting car washes, but if they don't want a car wash, I'm not gonna give them a car wash. I also didn't want to get my ass kicked, but that's a different story. But yeah, so what happened, Noah?
We got time.
We
We
got
got
time.
history.
So that day goes by. We touch all the cars, throw the pine cones, and the next, within like the next week or so, our friend Ben, who you will meet at one point, gave me the sticker from a class that we have called freshman seminar at our school, and they were don't text and drive stickers, and he was like, "Hey Sean, put this on somebody's car," and I was like, "Okay," because I mean, okay.
What else? What else are you
Sean-
gonna do with a sticker
else are you
and
gonna do
someone
with the
tells
sticker?
you, "Go stick this on someone's car"?
And
You're
see,
gonna do it, right?
The thing is, Mama didn't raise no bitch, basically, and so I had to do it. And so we're walking, and I'm walking next to this girl that at the time I liked, and the boys are a little up ahead of us because we were walking slower or whatever. And this truck, the same truck, same guy, comes around this fucking corner like hauling ass, like a bat out of hell. Almost hits all of them
Yeah,
in the front.
yeah. He
He,
came
like,
fucking
nearly-
close.
He got close, and so I see my opportunity. I'm like, I got to do it. And he comes, he speeds by me, and as he's going by, I'd get the sticker and just smack it on his car. And he didn't stop, actually. That time he didn't stop. He was going too fast, and we were all laughing our asses off. And then actually later, as we were getting out, coming out to the street, there was another guy, and I had two stickers. I had the first one that I put on his car and another sticker. And I was walking next to this car. I was like, I'm gonna put it on this guy's car. Everybody was kind of laughing. We're like, oh, okay, yeah, do it."
Yeah.
And I was looking down at his car because I was like, okay, where am I going to put the sticker? And the guy was staring at me through his window. And so I smacked the sticker on his car, and the guy's staring at me, and everybody starts laughing. I'm like, what's up? And I look over, and this dude gets out of his car, and he's like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, shit. So I book it. I'm like, oh, no. And he ended up, there was a problem with that guy. We got really lucky.
Oh
on,
yeah.
um,
We got
really
lucky with
lucky
him.
with
He
that
didn't
guy.
chase us.
He didn't chase us at all, but he was also in a line with cars on either side of him, so I don't think he could have gotten out unless
He couldn't have
ran,
moved. Yeah.
and left his car. He would have had to leave his car, so he didn't do that. And this is the grand finale. There was
Oh man.
one more
We-
thing
Yeah.
that as a group we did every day, and Brody had this water bottle.
Yeah, this
Um,
little Camelback water bottle, you know, little squishy plastic ones, and this bitch was full of water. This is my cannon, my baby that I'd let this sucker rip on cars coming by.
So it was one of the ones that squirts. You squeeze it and it squirts water.
Oh,
And so
It's
we're
like a-
walking up this street, the big street, and every day he would take his water bottle and we'd be like, Brody,
At least
splash
one
it."
car, and it just hit the windshield and it just boom.
Yeah,
and just-
you'd see the
oh,
water would
man.
go up and it would boom, right
Like
on like the
rain.
windshield or the hood. It was awesome. And people would honk at us and people would get mad and all that. It was amazing.
It was hilarious. It was the best.
And one fateful afternoon,
One day we see this truck.
the same truck,
It's the
from the
same
other-
truck
the guy
coming
that
down.
almost hit me with his car, he yelled at me. I'm not saying I'm
there's
not.
sticker on his truck.
Yeah, I put a sticker on his truck, and he's driving down, and just like imagine this: there's a big street, both sides cars are racing up the other side of the street, and on this side of the street, the light had just turned green, and he was the only car,
He was the only car.
the only car, and we see it, and everybody's like, "Soak it!" And
I unholster my water bottle.
and I'm like, "No, don't soak it. That's the truck. That's the
Yeah, this guy's
the
gonna
truck."
kick my
I'm-
ass right now.
I'm begging him not to do it, and everybody's so good, and they're all cheering. And next thing I know, Brody,
And I unleashed half the water bottle onto this
So
dude's
much water.
windshield, and it just everywhere.
it goes up, and I'm watching it, and I see it. It's in slow motion for me at this point. It's up, and I'm like, oh,
Oh shit!
I'm gonna die today. Like this is the day that I die. That was what was going on in my little freshman brain. And the water smacks down the
It's all
loudest
coming down.
the
This dude
loudest hit
slams on his
we've ever-
brakes.
He slams on his brakes and then puts his car in reverse.
So now he's
No.
hauling reverse up the boulevard.
towards us.
Everyone's taking off too.
So there's in out of our group there was a guy. I'm not gonna say his name, but there was one guy. There's our boy Sawyer. He's one of our close friends. This girl that I like. So I don't think she was there that day.
No.
No. So there was 3 other dudes. there was another guy, I don't remember who it was, and then it was me, Brody, and then our friend Ben, who I also mentioned earlier. And Ben and Brody both play it off like it's absolutely nothing. They're
Oh
walking,
yeah.
they're laughing, and me, Sawyer, and these other two dudes book it. We're gone. We've started running up the boulevard, and eventually this guy stopped following us and went back, and he picked up his kid, and we thought we were safe. And it was terrifying. Like, I've never been so scared in my life. And we're walking up. We get up to the crosswalk where the Del Taco is across the street. And keep on in mind, on the left of us is a community and then like a golf course. That's a part of the community. And then on our right is the Del Taco where we need to get to. And this guy, same truck, pulls up into the driveway, or the pulls up to the intersection, and he stops and he rolls his window down. I don't know what he yelled, but he yelled at me, and this guy, he was pissed.
Oh yeah.
He was pissed, and I remember walking in front of his car because he's the front person in the intersection, and thinking he's gonna run my ass over. 'Cause this guy's insane. This
This
almost
guy's
did
fucking
what?
nuts. He's pissed.
I thought this guy was gonna kill me. And so we cross the street, we get across safely. The light turns green for them. They turn up into the community. I'm like, oh, thank God, they're going to the community. That's where they live. They're going home. And I look up, and this guy is taking a U-turn at the top of the street.
He's coming back for our asses.
And my fat ass runs into the Del Taco, into this back room, and there's this like little corner. And I shit you not, I'm sitting there in fetal position in the corner of the Del Taco, waiting for my ass whooping. Waiting my
Just
imminent
waiting.
death. Yeah, and he never actually showed up. And my speculation is because he was in the turn lane so that he could be in the closest lane to us. And he just had to turn around. But yeah, that was one of my favorite stories of all time, of me and my own fear. I was terrified. It's a terrifying experience.
Soaking that truck. That was probably
now
the best
Sean-
feeling.
And now Sean has a terrifying fear of trucks.
Yeah, I
So
see a
every
truck and
time
I
I-
just
Can't think about anything else but that day.
yeah, I have some
Dude,
serious
PTSD.
PTSD.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll drive by his house just to like scare him a little bit. Maybe he'll piss me off one day. I'll be like, I'm just gonna drive by his fucking house.
Yeah. And then I cry in the bathroom for the next 3 hours. It's pretty brutal. My fear of trucks has gotten out of hand. I'm in therapy. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
pretty
stopped doing it when I learned about that.
bad. All right, well, everybody, I'm afraid that it seems that that's all we have time for. But I hope that you have all enjoyed the podcast, and more episodes will be coming soon. We're gonna shoot this out in a 5-episode burst, maybe 3 episodes, depending on how far we get on recording, because we want to release these somewhat early, as soon as we can, for you guys. You have some sick ass content from us. So we will see you in the next podcast. Everybody, do your own little sign off. Plug your Instagrams, your Twitters, your Snapchats, your MySpace, whatever. Nolan, you go first.
Fuck uses MySpace.
Like,
We're all
disconnect.
signing off.
No. That's not what I meant.
Is that right?
No.
No, just-
I meant, like, drop your Instagram, say, plug whatever you need to plug, man.
I'm a ghost. You'll never know who I am.
I thought you were all over the internet.
That's true.
No, off the grid for these
He's
guys.
off the grid now. Don't worry,
He's
guys.
off the grid, guys. You're never going to find him anywhere. Brody?
Well, it was great. I think it went great, and I think that the more stories, I didn't know if all of our stories were gonna last so long, but I'm glad it did, and I think it's awesome. I think we're doing great here.
I'm excited
Praise
for
to
the
anyone
future of this
who can
podcast.
sit through this shit.
Yeah, I know. If you guys
You
sat
gotta-
through
you
this
gotta,
whole
like-
podcast, you're a real one.
Yeah.
People are gonna have to watch it in like 15-minute increments.
Yeah, this is gonna be painful, you guys. I'm sorry. That whole segment on, yeah, that
Porn
probably was
games.
rough.
Probably skip that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Alex, anything you want to plug? Any Instagram? Anybody have any Instagrams? Anything they want to plug?
Plug my Instagram, Mr. Steal Your Scooter, the
Yes,
original.
sir. It's
The
in,
other ones just
everything will be in the link in the bio. I'll make sure I include it when I post this. Roman, anything else? Any remarking words? And then somebody else can end off the podcast. 'cause
Nah,
I've
I'm
talked
good
too much.
here. No plugs for me.
Nolan, you
No
want to end our
plugs, no
podcast off tonight? Give a little word of
Sure, I
goodbye.
can. Hold on.
Or Alex. Yeah, Alex, you do it.
You guys have a good night and subscribe.
See you all.
Or wait, okay.
We'll see you all next time for the next episode.
You better subscribe.
Subscribe down below. Subscribe. We'll see you all later. Bye. What's up, everyone?